Hi, you're free. Mr. O'Toole here from Ascot Road Community School. Hope you're all keeping well and safe. Today's learning objective is we are doing problem solving with multiplication, division, addition and subtraction. This is an exercise challenge, so make sure you are ready to go. Okay, so we are going to do 3 different exercises. It's up to you, your choice of what you do. You're going to do each exercise for 30 seconds and then you're going to count how many you do of each exercise. So for my exercises, I have star jumps, high knees and heel flicks. Okay, so I'm going to do those exercises and write down how many I have in 30 seconds. So make sure you have a clock, a stopwatch or something that you can keep track of your time. Okay, so let's get going. So here are my results. So for the star jumps, I got 32 in 30 seconds. High knees, I got 70 in 30 seconds. And heel flicks, I got 74 in 30 seconds. So whatever exercise you did, just write it down and write down how many you got. So the next thing we need to do now is we're going to add all the numbers together. So we're going to start with our biggest number, 74. Then we're going to start with our next biggest, which is 70. And then we're going to go down for our lowest, which is 32. So we need to add all these numbers up together. So we have 4 plus 0 plus 2, which equals 6. Then we have 7 plus 7, which is 14, plus the 3, 15, 16, 17. So that's how many I have. Don't forget our plus sign, all together. So I have 176. What we need to do now, okay, is we're going to do some subtraction. So we need to subtract the smaller number from each of the higher ones. So our smallest number is here, and we've got our 2 high numbers which are here. So we're going to do the first one. So we're going to do 74 minus 32. Okay, don't forget the subtraction sign there. So, oh, my line's a bit wonky there. I'm trying to do 2 things at once here. Okay, so 4 minus 2 is going to be 2. And then we've got 7 minus 3, which is going to be 4. So that's our first one done there. So then we need to subtract the lowest number again from the next biggest. So we have 70 minus 32. We need to cross here. So this one might be a little bit trickier compared to the others. So we've got 0 and minus 2. We can't do that, can we? So we need to cross the 7 out and we need to put a 6. Then we can go over here and put a 1 there to make 10. So it's got 10 minus 2 equals 8. And then we have 6 minus 3, which equals 3. So we have 42 and we have 38. So your answers will be different to mine because obviously you're going to have different amounts for your 3 different exercises. So what we need to do now, okay, is we're going to see if we can find if either number can be divided equally. So we need to see if 32 can be divided equally. We need to see if 70 can be divided equally, and we need to see if 74 can be divided equally. Okay, that is your challenge. So it doesn't matter if you can divide it equally in 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, whatever it is, as long as each amount has the same. So for example, if I'll do the first one with you, so let's do 32. Okay, I know that my units ends in 2, so I think that might be able to divide by 2 equally without any remainder. So let's do 2, 2. So let's see if it works. So 2's into 3, that only goes once, okay? So we put a 1 there, okay? And then we need to put a little remainder sign or a little 1 here to show that we need to do 2's into 3 only goes once, and we've got 1 left over. So 2's into 12, that goes 6 times, because 2 times 6 equals 12. There, we don't have any remainder, so that divides equally 16. Maybe you could think of another timetable. I'm thinking one off my head. 4's potentially, we'll try 4's. 4's into 32. So 4's into 3 don't go, so we put a 0. So then we need to do 4's into 32. So this is where we need to do our 4 times table. So we can maybe jot it down here so we know. So we've got 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28. Let me write it down there. Again, trying to do 2 things at once. And 32. So that's the number I aim for. We've got it here, 32. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, it divides equally 8. So that's what I want you to do. So the first thing, remember, you've got to do is you've got to add all your numbers together to make one answer here. See if you can do that. Next, then you're going to take your smallest number, which is here, and you're going to take it away from your 2 biggest. So like I've done here, 74 minus 32, and then 70 minus 32. So you've done your adding, you've done your subtraction. What I then want you to do to see if you can do some division and a little bit of times table here, because you need to learn your times tables to do your division. See if each of those divides equally. So I've tried 2 and I tried another one which worked, and then I tried 4 which also worked. Okay, let's see if you can do that challenge. Good luck. Okay, and make sure before you exercise, make sure you do a little warm up before you do your 3 exercises.